Since 1986, Metro Maintenance has provided fast, reliable service to its customers. The Metro team of highly skilled, trained service professionals deliver a full array of services. Metro Maintenance offers heating and air conditioning equipment and service, plumbing repairs and installations, complete electrical service, and general repairs and carpentry for both commercial and residential properties. Let the Metro Maintenance team handle all your service needs. Call today.
Welcome to the Boys and Girls Club of Nash and Edgecombe County, and we are joined by Ron Green, who is the Executive Director. Is that your title?
Chief Professional Officer, Chief Water Boy,
Chief Everything,
Chief Executive Officer, whatever they want to call me.
Okay, and Naisha Outlaw, who is the President of the Keystone Club here.
Yes, ma'am.
And boy, has Mr. Green been bragging on you. You're a junior at Rocky Mount High School. And have been very outstanding with the club in leadership. So we are glad to have you join us too. Ron, when I called you, I got the invitation to the annual Boys and Girls Club, which is kind of a signature event that you all do to raise money in the community. October 22nd, you take it from there. Tell us about it.
October 22nd at the Gateway Convention Center here in Rocky Mount. It's our Steak and Burger event. This is actually the organization's 21st year. Prior to me coming to the organization, they had stopped doing the Steak and Burger and they were doing the Field 4 Golf Classic instead. And I wanted to bring back the Steak and Burger because it gets more kids involved. We'll select about 80 kids. They'll get an opportunity to be celebrated with a steak dinner, and the donors will have to eat the burger. And, of course, that's not the number one choice for the kids is the steak. It's not the number one choice. The burger is actually the number one choice for them. But it's an opportunity for most of them because most of them never had an opportunity to have a steak. So this is an opportunity for them to have a steak and learn how to eat it and get an opportunity to meet people in the community who care about them.
And it's at the Gateway Convention Center. What time and how can people buy tickets?
You can call our office at 252-977-9924. You can call our office or go online into our website and purchase tickets. Or if your company or organization would like to buy a table, they can buy a table. We do have some sponsorship levels. And we have an awesome speaker coming this year. The author of the book, 212 Degrees, Sam Parker, will be here. In years past, we've had David Thompson, who's outstanding superstar basketball player from NC State. And then the year after that, we followed her up with 2 Olympic gold medalists, Gail Devers and Jackie Joyner-Kersee. And then we kind of went away from the athletes. For one reason, a lot of our kids in our clubs aspire to be athletes. But we also wanted to show them another side of the professional world. I often tell them that more of them will become professionals in something other than sports.
Yeah, that talent's hard to come by for being a star athlete.
It is. And we had Simon Bailey last year, who people in the community still talk about. Simon Bailey, who is an awesome motivational speaker, former employee of Disney. And this year's Sam Parker is going to be, I think he will be one of those speakers who has a message for not only the kids in the audience, but for the community as well, talking about going that extra degree. And so I'm really looking forward to hearing him speak and hearing his message. But also I'm looking forward to our kids having someone in front of them that's going to motivate them to go that extra degree, whether it's in school, whether it's in life, or whatever it may be.
Well, and you have, how many people are on the rolls here, Ron, at the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, this past year, we served about 1,300 kids. That's including our other youth serving. We got a basketball league and some other things that we do. But registered members, we got around a little over 750 kids. But average daily attendance, we're around close to 400 kids a day.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Wow. And how long have you been coming here, Naisha?
About 4 years.
Okay. And tell us about it. What does the Boys and Girls Club mean to you?
It means a lot because I usually be sitting home, not having nothing to do, but now I come here and I get to do my homework. People help my homework, and we have the Keystone Club, which it helps me to give out to the community and it just means it means a lot to me because I feel special because I'm the president, and then I get to help my members, and then also the team program, and I get to lead the kids.
And what does the Keystone Club do?
We raise money for our team program, and sometimes we do community service, and we provide for our team club.
Ron, how do you help decide who gets to be in leadership? I know you said she is truly outstanding.
Well, we have some quality team staff. They are doing a fantastic job with them and helping mold in some leaders. They have an opportunity to actually request to be in Keystone Club, and then they're selected, and they have to do a whole process, just like we were in a Rotary Club or one of those clubs. They have to do that same type process of seeing who would be president, secretary, treasurer, and then they get their duties and responsibilities. And one of the good things about being in Keystone Club is they run their own meetings. We're just there to advise them if they need help, but they're in control. And I tell them all the time, I walk in the door, I said, this is not my club. This is really the Keystone's club, because the Keystone group, the teams in the clubs kind of set the tone for everyone else in the club, and they kind of give us an idea of what we might want to do in the club for young people. Because as you know, teens are some of the hardest to retain in the club, because they're old enough to stay at home. They're old enough to go to a friend's house and hang out. But to have them in our club on a daily basis, that tells me that our teen staff is really doing a good job of not only getting them here, but keeping them here on a daily basis. And Naisha and her in the Keystone Club are doing a fantastic job. They have an entrepreneur project going right now. They have a club canteen, and they had to set a budget. They had to make a presentation to actually get the money to fund their store. They have to keep inventory. They have to sell and look at profit and loss margins and those things. And we work with them on all of that, and how to write out a receipt, how to make a deposit, all those things. So they're really learning a lot about finances, but at the same time, they're providing some snacks for the kids here at the club.
Plus, you're getting good training for when you're out in the world and you can be a volunteer and help be a volunteer with the Boys and Girls Club or some other community organization. What do you learn from doing that as far as leadership, Naisha?
Well, I learned that it's very important. It's not an easy job, but you got to stick to it. It's just that you feel like you have to be a leader because what's going out in the community, you just feel like that it's something that you need to do and something that you should want to do.
Well, I see the teenagers as role models too, to help with the younger kids to set examples. And often, as much as we like to think they're interested in what we do, they look to older kids often more than they do to the adults. So it's important, and I'm putting words in your mouth, but I would think as a person in the community, it's important for you to have strong teenage leaders here.
Yeah, you're right on with that, because they look at me, they say, that's old Mr. Green, he's old, he don't know anything. But and they look at the teen, I tell them, y'all are the leaders right now in the club. These kids are looking up to you. And when you act out, they're going to act out. They're going to feel it's okay to act out. But when you're doing good, they give them something to strive for and make them want to do good as well. And this is also, one of those, like for example, the Keystone Club. We're looking for somebody out of that Keystone Club to possibly one day be our Youth of the Year.
Right.
We had Deja on the show a while back, Deja Baines, and she's in college in Winston-Salem State right now. And somebody's going to have to replace her as Youth of the Year. And, and we're trying to get some of our teenagers to push a little bit more, go that extra degree to one day become that Youth of the Year for our organization and go on to possibly win state and regionals and the national.
You think you might want to compete?
I'll try.
And that's all it takes is I'll try. I mean, I think that's important to say I'll try. Because all of us, regardless of what age we are not sure if we can do things, and we all face obstacles, but you got to give it your best shot. So I think that the fact that you're learning to try and reach out and take leadership roles and whatnot here is very admirable. So what does your family think of it? Are they proud of you for being the president of the club?
Yeah, my mom is.
Good. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have 2 brothers.
And do they come here?
Yeah, my oldest brother used to come here, but he don't come here no more because he graduated and he going to job corps.
Oh, good. Good. What about your younger brother, right?
Well, I actually have an oldest brother, but he don't come here, so 23.
Oh, okay. Well, we're glad you're here. What's the age range here, Ron?
We go from ages 5 to 18 years of age. Yeah.
So generally when they graduate from high school?
Yeah, most of the time they graduate from high school, they come back in a volunteer role or come back on our junior staff or come back and be staff at the club. So we look forward to all our club alumni coming back.
Absolutely. And that means you too.
Yeah. We got a couple more years with her though.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Well, we're going to take a break, and we've got a younger club member
Yeah.
who's going to be joining us. But congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Since 1986, Metro Maintenance has provided fast, reliable service to its customers. The Metro team of highly skilled, trained service professionals deliver a full array of services. Metro Maintenance offers heating and air conditioning equipment and service, plumbing repairs and installations, complete electrical service, and general repairs and carpentry for both commercial and residential properties. Let the Metro Maintenance team handle all your service needs. Call today.
Hi, I'm Richard Koss, Pharmacy Manager at Allman's Drugstore at the Westridge Shopping Center. Here with my wife, daughters, and my business partner Brad Hilton and his wife Katie. We are delighted to be new business owners living in Rocky Mount and are excited about the new services and products we are adding at Allman's Drugstore's 2 locations. With a full-service pharmacy, a large supply of over-the-counter supplements, and a comprehensive line of diabetic supplies, Allman's has you covered. Our pharmacists also specialize in consultations. We want you to pay the lowest prices and get the best service in town, and our staff works hard to help you save money, but we are also big on friendliness and customer care. We will deliver your prescriptions free, have drive-through windows, and guarantee short wait times. And we come out to greet you personally and see how we can answer all of your questions. Because as local business owners, we care about you. As a loyal member of your community for over 70 years, you can count on Allman's Drugs to make the health of you and your family our top priority.
Please call Allman's Drugs today.
443-3138.
We are now joined by Quinaje Tillery, and you are 8 years old, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And according to Mr. Green, you are a superstar, and you are not shy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to kind of
Kun-
discuss some things with her, Ryan?
Yeah, Quinaje is one of those young people who we see having a bright future. You know, she has a little brother that she has to take care of as well, who doesn't always do the right thing, but Quinaje try to be the better big sister and make sure that she set a good example for him, isn't that right? Yeah, but she is awesome. Quinaje has been in the club about 2 years, and I've just seen her grow and blossom into a really talented and super young lady. And you know, Quinaje, tell them a little bit about some of the things you like about the club.
Well, I like when we do power hour so we can learn and we can get better grades and go on the next level.
Yeah. What's your favorite subject in school?
PE.
PE. Yeah.
And you go to Rocky Mount Prep, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you start there in kindergarten?
Yes, ma'am.
And you besides PE, what's your next favorite course?
Math.
Math. Okay. Do you do your homework here?
Yes, ma'am.
And what else do you do?
What's your favorite thing at the club to do besides power hour, which is that homework and tutoring time? I know you like some fun stuff here, don't you?
To play in the gym.
Oh, do you? Because she's pretty fast. She's a good little athlete now. She actually was on the track team this summer that went to state games and did really, really well. I was really impressed with her, and and some of the things that she was able to do on the track, and never really had an opportunity to train or anything like that. And she did really well, and I think, you know, that's also a good self-esteem booster for her, because before she went out there, she was a little afraid to run, but we had a little time getting out there on that track. But when she got out there, you know, you love it now, don't you? Yeah.
So the Boys and Girls Clubs have teams that compete?
Yes. We actually took a team and competed in the state games during the summer. We competed last summer. We competed this summer. We will compete this summer, and we have some young people who have come a long way in track and field. We went from not even placing to going to state games and placing. And this year, we're gonna look forward to winning something this year.
And where do they train before they go?
Here at the city track with the old stadium. They also go, sometimes they get an opportunity to go to the high school track and work on the track out there. But a lot of the times they train right out here. Yeah, isn't that right? What are you looking forward to? We got Steak and Burger coming up. What are you looking forward to about Steak and Burger? Because you never had an opportunity to go, have you? What are you looking forward to?
To have fun.
Really? So has anybody told you anything about Steak and Burger? They haven't? You just know you get to eat.
How many kids are at each table?
We have 2 kids at each table, and there's 8 sponsors or 8 adults. And those 2 kids at those tables get a chance to eat a steak dinner. And you're looking forward to the steak? Yeah. And the donors get a chance to eat a burger. So and the variety of people that are at those tables, that's what I like more than anything. Because you get an opportunity to hear from different spectrums. Or Kunaje, you know, in her daily, you know, life, or in her life every day, some of those people that she'll be around the table with, she would never probably see them or have an opportunity to talk with them. And she'll say a whole lot more words than she's saying right now when she get around that table, because she is one of them who not only is Boys and Girls Club in her heart and just one of those special club kids, but she's also just one of those, she loves family, you know, loves taking care of her brother, and just loves, you know, people. And, you know, she's one of those kids that when she come in, you have to speak to her, and you have to give her a hug. That's mandatory.
When I walked in, I'm amazed that a lot of the kids come up getting ready, you know, they want to hug me. They're just very loving young people. And it's such a happy atmosphere here, too. You just feel the energy and the excitement and the teamness of so much of what's going on here, too. Where do you get your staff? They seem really dedicated to working with young people.
And staff come from, we have some that we recruit from Wesleyan. We have some recruit from the school system. But a lot of the staff, well, several of the staff members have been here for, you know, 8, 9 years, and continue to work with the younger people. You know, we're always looking for quality people that want to work with our youth. But at the same time, you know, sometimes we get some that are afraid to come and come to this area and work with the kids, or come to the club because of the area which is located. But when they ever walk in that door, they're like, man, this is totally not what I expected. Because there's a misconception about the Raleigh Road area. And I'm sure some things that go on here, but when they walk through those doors right there, it's nothing but positive energy. And, you know, we make sure that when they walk in, that this is a safe, clean environment where they can learn and grow.
And do you have, I saw your bus out there, and I've seen it around town. Do they pick up at various schools after school? What are, how many of them? I guess it depends on where you have kids.
Yes, and we've been fortunate that the Nash Rocky Mountain school system has been really generous to us, and we entered into an agreement with them that they would drop off kids if they were coming this way and within this route, and they would drop off most of our kids at the front door, and that has helped us out tremendously. But we do pick up at some of the schools, and some of the, especially like at Rocky Mount Prep. We pick up there and bring the kids here to the club. And the first thing they get when they get here, what'd you get when you get here? Food. A hot meal is what the first thing that they get when they walk in the door. Because it's hard for them to study if they got a hungry stomach, you know, and their stomach is empty. Yeah.
Do you enjoy your food when you get here?
What's your favorite?
Tacos.
Tacos. Oh, okay.
And how old's your little brother that you help with?
Well, he listens, but when he don't like when he's not in the mood, he just doesn't listen at that time.
And how much younger than you is he? Is he in school yet?
Yes,
What grade?
kindergarten.
Oh, he's lucky to have a big sister like you, isn't he? And so let's talk about Steak and Burger though, because we want to be sure that everybody in the community knows how to. In the motivational or the speaker, I think I really love your reasoning for going from athletes to people who are more professional people.
Yes.
Because so few people can make hit real home runs unless you've got God-given talent for doing that. But what will he be talking about?
The whole concept that he's going to speak about it at 211 degrees, water gets hot, and at 212 degrees, it starts to boil. And when water boils, it produces steam, and steam can power a locomotive. So they're saying just by going that 1 extra degree, you can power a locomotive. So the whole concept is going to be, let's take it to the next degree, not only here in our Boys and Girls Club, but in our communities. And I chose him, for a reason. Because we're in our community, we're on the cusp of doing some really good things, and I know that we elected officials, after the election last night, they are really fired up and ready to move forward on some of the things that they spoke about and and said that they were looking forward to doing, re-elected, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited about seeing our community grow, continue to grow. For the young people like Quinaje, and so they can have a place that they can be proud of when they grow up, and not look for this is somewhere that they're going to look to move from when they get out of high school. And I want all our kids to think of Rocky Mount as a place, Rocky Mount, Nashville, Tarboro area, that this is a place where they'll feel welcome when they come back, but there's also opportunities for them. But in order to create those opportunities, we're just going to have to suck it up and go that extra degree and create some things.
And I think the Impact Center, with all of the benefits that are going to be offered there, I took a tour of it yesterday.
Really?
My third tour with Pastor Galliard, but I think that's going to be a real resource to bring about change in our community also.
Yeah, it is. And we're looking forward to doing some things with Word as well, because and then when I spoke with Pastor Galliard, one of the things I was going to tell him, I said, I want to know not only what you can do for Boys and Girls Club, but what Boys and Girls Club can do for you, because this is a joint venture. It's not one entity trying to do this. It's just making our communities a better place to live, and I'm looking forward to it, because I think about it. Even though I don't consider myself that old, but we have more years in front of the young people we serve than I have in front of me, and I want to see them have an awesome place that they can consider their home and they can call their home and be proud of it.
Well, and I hope the community will rally and come to the Steak and Burger dinner, because not only the speaker, but to spend time with the young people and encourage them and get to know them better and get to know more about what's happening here. And those funds are important to you all operationally, aren't they?
It is our largest fundraiser, and without that, we couldn't do a lot of the things that we do in our community.
And if people want to call and if they've got any volunteer possibilities or donate stuff or make contributions otherwise?
Yes, if they got auction items or anything they want to contribute, we will take them.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. And it sounds like you're one of the ones who gets to go. So we've seen 2 of the 80 kids who get to go.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Congratulations. You're special.
Thank you.
And thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us.
Since 1986, Metro Maintenance has provided fast, reliable service to its customers. The Metro team of highly skilled, trained service professionals deliver a full array of services. Metro Maintenance offers heating and air conditioning equipment and service, plumbing repairs and installations, complete electrical service, and general repairs and carpentry for both commercial and residential properties. Let the Metro Maintenance Team handle all your service needs. Call today